The Countdown is a YouTube program produced by Sapphire Astor Productions to interview guests on social, educational, sporting, and cultural issues affecting the Caribbean and the wider world.
Welcome back to the Countdown. Now, Ronnie, let's continue our discussion. How were your years at the Barbados Community College?
Those years, I would say, is excellent. I met persons from across the Caribbean, and also in my history class, which the tutor was Trevor Marshall, there was a hive of activity. There's always excitement, entertainment in that class. The class, his history department was the intellectual powerhouse, and I was intellectual in a sense because he always challenged us. We had seminar papers where we had to do the research. Then we got in front of our peers, and we had to defend what we presented. So there was a lot of high activity in there. Even then, when we reached our second year, he used to give us nicknames. Mine being Church. Most guys was a quiet person, and most of us haven't remembered those days and those names up to now. So I would say that my community college days were excellent.
Are there any accomplishments you would like to share with us?
I would say my major accomplishment was getting the A in Cambridge examination, because in that year, only 4 persons would have passed, and I was one of the 4 that got an A in the history.
While at secondary school or BCC, what challenges did you experience?
I would say for both it was financial, because I come from humble origins. They have a father presence in the home. My brothers, although they were elder than me, because I'm the last of 5, they had their own lives to live, so there was never a lot of funds there. So in terms of college, I had to walk from my home to the community college. I couldn't always afford bus fare to go to this college. Even at the secondary school, sometimes I couldn't even always afford lunch. So I had to eat things like tea time biscuits and small little snacks to get me through the day till I get home.
After the college years, where did you go to pursue further academic studies?
After graduating from the Barbados Community College, I would have pursued studies at the University of West Indies Capefield campus. The program I pursued was sociology major with a minor in psychology.
I know that there was a shift away from history. What was your thought process in this regard?
That change would have really started at the community college level. In speaking with my sociology teacher at the time, who was Miss Sabrina Ross, I knew that I wanted to continue sociology at the university level. But I was considering if history would make sense in terms of where I wanted to start transitioning towards. So I decided that psychology would be the option to pursue as opposed to continue with the history. Even though I would have gotten good grades in history at the college, I felt that I needed now to transition to another phase, and the psychology came in as a minor at the time to complement the sociology.
What was your academic journey like at the university?
University, again, similar to the community college, I interacted with students from across the Caribbean. I got friends in Tobago, St. Vincent, places like that. So all that is the regional focus university environment. In terms of the studying, fortunately, I had good groups to work with. So I had the challenges that I had to be running behind group members to get things done. I was fortunate in that area. And I ended up passing with lower second class honors as a result.
Did you experience any challenges at UE? If so, how were they resolved?
During my years at UE from 1996 to 99, I went through significant financial challenges. I had to seek temporary part-time employment at university as a student assistant, which I'm thankful for. That helped to offset the cost of my materials in terms of photocopying, books, lunch, and things like that. Because as a full-time student, I would have been on campus from probably 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, and some of my class would have started at 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, so I had to be there all day. So in terms of the cost considerations, I had no choice but to look for a part-time job because the family situation didn't facilitate me getting monies to help in my education at that time.
In what year did you graduate, and what was the level of your degree?
I graduated in 1999, and I would have graduated with lower second class honors.
When did you commence full-time employment, and where?
I commenced full-time employment on September 13, 1999 at University of West Indies in the accounts department as an accounts clerk.
After commencing full-time employment, did you pursue any higher education qualifications? If so, in what discipline?
I started to work full-time in 1999. I would have started my master's program in 2002. I would have applied to the University of North London to pursue an MBA in Human Resource Management. That university would have merged with another to become London Metropolitan University. I would have completed my program in 2005 and graduated from that institution in that year.
The Countdown will be back in a moment.
The Countdown is a YouTube program produced by Sapphire Astor Productions to interview guests on social, educational, sporting, and cultural issues affecting the Caribbean and the wider world.